Hello, my name is Julie D. Walker, and today I will be talking to you about the SAMR model. So what exactly is the SAMR model? The SAMR model was developed by Dr. Ruben Pentadora and is a progressive model that categorizes 4 varying degrees of integration of technology into the classroom. Those 4 stages are substitution, augmentation, modification, and redefinition. The SAMR model aligns with several areas of Bloom's taxonomy, Calkin and Trail 2019. Redefinition and modification align with create, evaluate, and analyze. Augmentation and substitution aligned with apply, understand, and remember. The first level of the SAMR model is substitution. Substitution is where you can take an assignment and change it, but you don't change the approach. Okay, so an example of that is a handwritten assignment changed into a typed assignment using a word processing program. The students are still going to write their assignment, but they're just going to use a different medium to do so. So it's not really changing the approach. The second level is augmentation. In this level, you can take an assignment as a direct tool and use a substitution while improving the functionality. An example of this is using a word processor and text-to-speech feature to increase the functionality. Now, so we're going from step 1, where we're taking a handwritten assignment, to using a word processor to type the assignment. Now we're going to use that word processor and text-to-speech to increase the functionality. The third step is modification. Modification allows the teacher to modify the task by redesigning it. So let's take our handwritten document. Let's use the word processor and text-to-speech, but then let's create a blog post where students can get feedback in order to improve their writing techniques. The last level is redefinition. Redefinition empowers educators to make assignments that were previously unavailable without the use of technology. So let's go back to that handwritten assignment. Now we are going to redefine that assignment by taking that paper and having the student create a video of their paper, talking about it, showing us a demonstration, whatever, and then publishing it to YouTube. This completely redefines and innovates that assignment. So let's bring all of that information together. Taking a look at this photograph, the example of no technology is a handwritten assignment. The substitution stage assesses and enhances. In the substitution level, tech acts as a direct tool substitute with no functional change. So the example I gave you was taking a handwritten assignment and now using a word processor to type it. Next to the augmentation stage. This is where tech acts as a direct or substitute but has no functional change. So then we took that handwritten assignment and now we use text-to-speech functionality that enabled us to make that better. Now I get into the transformation levels. Modification and redefinition. Modification is where a tool allows for significant task redesign. So there we go from having a handwritten paper to being a typed paper in a word processor, to using text-to-speech to increase functionality, and then we're going to upload that paper into a blog, and from there we're going to receive feedback from others which will improve our writing techniques. The last level of SAMR allows for the creation of a new task that was previously inconceivable. This is the redefinition phase. The example that I gave you was to take that paper that was written in the word processor and post it on the blog using the text-to-speech, and now we're going to make a video about it and upload it into YouTube. Terada 2020 probes educators to ask themselves 3 questions when using the SAMR model. Number 1, how can my lesson be improved by using technology? Number 2, how can I engage and empower students through technology? And third, how can online learning be more closely how can online learning more closely resemble authentic real-world learning? It's important to remember that Terada emphasizes that the end goal of SAMR is not to reach the highest step, but to find the right tool for the job. How do you envision using SAMR in your classroom and transforming learning? What projects do you think you can redefine through the use of SAMR? References.